Alrighty, guys. Welcome. Jason, real quick, if you don't mind passing over the host to me, real quick, my friend. We'll get this call on a roll. But guys, welcome to the call once again. I know we got a lot of people piling in. Let me just get my camera started real quick here. There you go. You guys can see me. I'm no catfish. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the call intro to Forex. And what is IML? My name is Edwin Paulna, coming to you live from Salt Lake City, Utah. And I'm super fired up to be on this call. I see a lot of people still hopping on. It's crazy. It's amazing. I've been a part of a lot of different opportunity calls like this, but this one is different. This one is special and super powerful. The fact that we have a lot of people on this call for this special guest and what is honestly someone who is not a stranger to us. But guys, I want to let you guys know that your guys' time is very valuable. I value time over anything, even over money, because time is the most valuable commodity. And that's just how it is, because once time goes forward, we can never get it back. So I want to let you guys know that I value your time. I value you guys being here. It's Thursday. It's pre-Friday, basically. You guys could have been anywhere tonight, but all of you guys decided to be on this call, and that's what fires me up, that there are people who are willing to sacrifice their time for the things that they want in life. And guys, the info that we're going to share with you guys tonight is simple, to the point. We're going to make sure your time is well spent efficiently. But with that being said, I don't want to take too much fire away from the guys that I'm going to introduce to you guys tonight, which shouldn't be any stranger to anyone on this call. I see the viewers still piling up. I see the chat going crazy. People tuning in from all over the world. Guys, this is the place to be. You still have time if you guys still have people that you've invited. Make sure that they're on this call. But with further ado, guys, welcome again to What is Forex and iMarkets Live. That being said, I want to bring up a very special friend of mine, someone who I've been doing business with for over about 2 years now. And let me tell you one thing about him that has helped me grow in this industry. Now, when I jumped into the industry of network marketing and also in the industry of Forex as well, one thing I've always thought about was just making money. What this gentleman has taught me was to not focus about making money, which is crazy. Might sound a little bit crazy to you guys, but he taught me how to become a servant leader. He told me to always put people first, and the money, the paychecks, all of that will follow. Yeah, I might have some broke days, might be behind on some bills, but I was never behind on my dreams. And he taught me that if I always stuck it out in the hard times and endured to the end, that the results will pay off. Guys, because I did that, because of this mentor of mine, I've been able to see results, create results, and help people do the same. I wouldn't be the person I am today in this industry if it wasn't for him. And this guy's gonna drop a lot of information for you guys on this call, along with our special guest. But without further ado, I wanna introduce my boy, my very big, he's my big bro, but I wanna introduce my brother, Jason Brown. Are you there, Jason?
I am indeed here, absolutely, live, calling in from the home office. What's going on, everybody? Super excited to be here tonight. I see we now have just about 300 guests on tonight's call. So first and foremost, I appreciate everybody for being on here tonight. There's never been a point in my life where I've been more excited, more fulfilled, and honestly been surrounded by so many amazing people. And so, guys, we're going to get straight to it tonight. I know there's a lot of people from all over the world I see. I've been watching the chat box. You guys are going crazy. You know, keep shouting out where you're calling in from. We want to see, you know, how far IML has really gone. We've got Trinidad and Tobago, Texas, California, Tennessee, Florida, Bermuda. Guys, you're represented. New Jersey, my hometown. And so as you guys are shouting out, I see this exploding. Zambia, super exciting. I have to very briefly introduce myself and then get straight to business because we have a very special guest here with us tonight. If you guys have guests coming on or guests that you want to share this with, now would be the time to do it because we are going to get this thing kicked off. And I'll tell you right now, the CEO of this company, the gentleman responsible for this amazing life-changing movement is here in the house tonight. And man, oh man, this is going to be exciting. So guys, my name is Jason Brown. I'm 27 years old. I live out here in beautiful Southern Florida, born and raised in New Jersey. But December of 2015, I decided to pack everything I could in a 4-door car. I had tens of thousands of dollars in debt, but I knew I needed a change. And so I drove 1,000 miles deep from New Jersey to Florida. And then iMarkets Live really came into my life. And honestly, nothing's been the same over the past 14 to 15 months. I've been able to travel. Last year, I was on over 60 flights. And 6 of those flights were to go meet Mr. Christopher Terry out in Las Vegas. And honestly, the last really 14, 15 months have been surreal to come to this point now where just in our organization alone, we've brought over 7,000 customers with our group to this company. And on a day-to-day basis, people are excited. They're winning at all-time highs. And man, I'm just charged up and ready to go. So guys, I'm going to share my screen. I see Arkansas, Boca Raton, Jamie Araby out in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana on the webinar tonight. So guys, we're going to talk tonight about a concept and a company called iMarkets Live. And inside of iMarkets Live, we've built an educational platform that allows the average person to get into the largest and most liquid financial market in the entire world, which is known as foreign exchange, or even shorter, we call it Forex, okay? And if you want to go shorter than that, you'll hear it sometimes even called FX. So foreign exchange, Forex, FX, same thing. On a day-to-day basis, okay, currencies are traded from the highest levels of banks to governments to hedge funds to the retail market, where average people, just like you and I, can get on our smartphones, our tablets, and our laptops and trade one currency for the other. So let's say if you're trading the euro for the US dollar, right? That's a foreign exchange transaction. If you've ever traveled outside of your current country and you've had to trade that currency for another currency in order to buy something in that other country, that's a foreign exchange transaction. Every time I'm in the airport, I see a currency exchange booth every 100 yards. That's Forex. And so foreign exchange does about $5 trillion a day around the world. It is the largest financial market in the world. And what people are understanding is that as we move forward through time, technology is changing the way that everybody makes money around the world. If you guys think about it, Uber is the largest logistic transportation company in the world, but they don't own any vehicles. Airbnb is one of the largest, rental companies in the world, but they don't own any properties. And iMarkets Live is one of the largest foreign exchange transaction, educational platforms. And yet we're available all over the world, available on the smartphone, the cell phone. So I consider this the Uber, the Airbnb, the Facebook of the financial industry. A lot of people say we're bringing Wall Street to the main street. And so with iMarkets Live, our job is to help the average person learn the 2 most important things that you need in order to have success in the foreign exchange industry. You ready for this? I'm going to give you guys all the secrets tonight, right now, before we can get started. You need to learn when to get into the market and when to get out of the market, whether you're winning or losing a trade. And so this gentleman, Christopher Terry, created a platform that is helping people get into the market and get out of the market at an outstanding rate. And so let me give you a little background on the company itself. The company was founded by Chris Terry and his beautiful wife, who I absolutely adore. She's also the CFO of the company. Okay, and they founded this on July 4th of 2013. No coincidence that it was founded on Independence Day, because one of their major goals, without stealing Chris's thunder, is to bring financial freedom and independence to thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and then eventually millions of people around the globe. The company is completely financial free. It's privately owned. Chris has a ton of wealth. And here's the reason why the company is really elevating at the level it's elevating, because Chris is one of the most well-known and well-respected traders in the world. He's made tens of millions of dollars trading. But you know what? That's not really what impresses me about Chris, but more so his ability to really relate to the average person. Even though he's accumulated all that wealth and success, he came out of financial retirement in 2013 to really put together a brand and a company that in the long term is going to be a legacy for him and his wife, who have everything they need but are so willing to give back to people. And I'm just honestly blessed and humbled to be aligned with these 2 individuals. Chris has it all on the trading side. I've actually had the privilege of sitting down and trading with him, but also learning how to trade myself on this platform over the past 15 months. Guys, I got to tell you, this is the real deal. Chris has been featured in books and articles, trading expos, radio, the Money Show. He's been on a board of some of the top traders in the world, influencing the future of the markets. So this is a guy that's absolutely the real deal. But the reason we're here tonight is because Chris, along with our amazing traders, our leaders, we've created a system. Okay, and so systems allow the average thing to duplicate over and over and over again. If you think about, Starbucks, for example, you can get the same Starbucks Frappuccino in, Tuscaloosa that you can get in Miami, Florida. And that's because they have a system that they follow and it gets the same result. Well, Chris is such a genius when it comes to building large business. He's had success outside of iMarkets Live and trading, but he brought that systematic mindset to the foreign exchange education industry, and this thing is a red hot hit. So let's look at 6 different services that the company brings to the table. And this is one of the things that really gets me excited. Some people have no time but have the money. Some people have no money, but they've got the time. And so no matter what situation you're in, whether you're, a stay-at-home mom or a college kid, or, you're retired and you're looking to increase that income, there is something in IML that you can take advantage of. And that's just what's got me excited. So the first service is called FX Signals Live. I like to call this a wealth creation tool. This is a service where you can actually put your money to work for you hands-free. And so there's an initial setup process. You got to pick your broker, you link your broker to the software, and then you pick what trader you want to copy. And so right now we have 7 different traders that Chris has scanned through along with the team, the FX Signals Live team. And you have 7 different traders with all the statistics listed on fxsignalslive.com, where you can actually click on one of the individual traders' portfolios and look at all the numbers that you need to look at to say, wow, this actually makes sense. And so I'm going to show you guys an example here. You see crosses, pairs, and pips. We see 177 weeks of documentation. The percentage growth on the account is 161%. And so let's say we click crosses, pairs, and pips. It'll show you the total trades, the winning percentage, the compounded average monthly growth, how much the initial balance was when he started. And here's what's even cooler. If you click one of the tabs up top, like close trades, open trades, it'll actually show you execution for execution for execution. So each trade in and out, what pairs they're trading, how much profit. So this is completely transparent. And actually, Chris was the person who showed me this platform. It launched right when I started with the company. And I got to tell you guys, this has allowed me to put together a long-term mindset, so I can have something working for me, into the future. And so I definitely recommend taking a look at this service. And if you're interested in, hey, 2% a month, hey, that's great, right? That's beating the bank. And so that's the goal here with this wealth creation tool. Now, this is so exciting because this has become the buzz of the company, and honestly the buzz of the world, right, as far as I can see it. And here's the reason why. If you can copy and paste, and if you have a smartphone, Swipe Trades is a tool that you can use to get way ahead of the masses. All right. And so what Chris had done was, you have a very good trader. Okay. And this trader actually sits there and he, trades the market and looks for setups and all this stuff all day long. And he's sending out his trade idea, right? His trade bias to all these people, right? So Chris created an application called Swipe Trades. And what happens is, our trader sends out a trade, all right? And so when you get that trade, you can actually copy and paste it into MetaTrader 4, which is the app that we use to execute the trades. And, as long as the trader's winning, you're actually copy and pasting into profit. So we call it copy, swipe, swipe, copy, paste, and profit. And so this is how it works. You download the application on your phone. You get a trade alert sent to you up top. You can click that and it opens up the next screen where then you can choose to accept or decline. Now, the only reason you would decline is if it's an update for a prior trade. So let's say you choose to accept, okay? You accept the trade and now it gives you the pair that you're trading, whether you're gonna buy or sell that pair, which means if you buy, price goes up. If you sell, price goes down. And then it tells you what we talked about earlier is when to get in and when to get out. So we give you the entry, we give you the risk management, we give you the targets, there's notes involved, and the trader even calculates what 1% is, what 2% is, what 3% is. So you can actually calculate the risk per trade down to the exact percentage. Guys, this service is an absolute hit. If you can copy and paste information, you will fall in love with Swipe Trades. Right now, about 90% of our entire company's customer base is connected and loving and buzzing about this product on a day-to-day basis. So if you like that concept of taking information from, a professional and putting it into your trade portfolio, this is the next service that's very similar, where Chris Terry, the man himself, our CEO, will actually get in front of the computer a few days a week. He sits down, he analyzes the market, he finds potential trades, records a video, and then he shoots us all an email. As you guys can see here, Christopher Terry has posted the next daily swing trade alert. You log into your iMarkets Live back office portal and you watch this video. After you watch the video, you can choose to do really one of two things: learn and earn, or learn. So, you can sit there and say, man, I want to figure out how Chris accumulated all this wealth and success inside of the Forex market. So you sit there, you watch the video, and you're learning. Or you can actually follow what he tells you to do, because he makes it so relatable. He tells you, hey, we want to enter here, set your risk management here, here's your target. And I'll tell you guys right now, I've been following Chris for a long time. Results are not typical, right? Past results do not dictate where we go in the future, but this man is by far the best trader that I've ever been around. I've been around a lot of traders. And so every time I get the trade alert, I'm like, yup, email, cool, let me follow the master. So this is another really good service, one of 3 so far. And just to recap, you've got a hands-free mirror trading service, you've got Swipe Trades, and then you got the daily swing trade. So far, we are absolutely on fire. But here's the thing. Some of you guys on this webinar tonight want to learn the skill set of Forex. You want to be able to take a skill set away from iMarkets Live that could potentially pay you for the rest of your life. Now, the way I look at it is, I went to college, I got my degree in communications. That was a skill set that I have, right? If I want to go do PR or journalism or write an article or do radio, I have that skill set. Nobody can take that from me. So when I thought, wow, if I could learn how to trade Forex, nobody could ever take that from me. And if I'm on the beach in Cabo, retired in 20 years, and I sit down and look at a chart, I will still know how to trade. That's powerful, because this company is actually empowering us to learn the skill set that involves the largest financial market in the world. And so with that whole idea of, okay, building a skill set, enters iMarkets Live Academy, which is, in my opinion, the leading, and they say about opinions, but listen, I've done my research. This is the leading education platform. We have multiple courses that start off at beginner, they move into the intermediate, they move into technical analysis, and then into the advanced strategies that all the top traders in the world are using, like market geometry, harmonics, Fibonacci, Elliott wave. And so you can actually tap into this portal as part of the entire company package at any given time and continue to build your knowledge base when it comes to trading. And so IML Academy is a very, very, very pivotal piece to the entire iMarkets Live puzzle. So now, listen, we're on fire with the services, but this is my absolute favorite, okay? So I love everything, but this, if somebody said, hey, what is your favorite? It's IML TV. And the reason why is because over 90% of human beings learn best at the highest level of proficiency in a hands-on, practical environment. And so Chris and I run a brainstorm over the summer, and we're like, what can we do? What can we do to go next level? And conversation back and forth, brainstorm, boom, IML TV. We created the very first and the only Forex television network that is exclusive to the members of IML. Right now, we have 5 of the top educators, okay, and they're amazing, that are trading live and educating live over 30 hours a week. So being a member of this company, you have the opportunity to turn on your laptop, your smart device, your computer, your smartphone, and stream really 30 to 35 hours a week of live education and live trading sessions. Here's the best part. You're actually in here, and you can talk to the moderators, because Chris had the programmers build in a live chat, where you can actually ask questions. You're not just sitting there listening, but you're actually, hey, can you go back and check this out? Hey, can you look at this? Can you repeat that? So you're actually like, it's almost like you're in a live classroom, but I trade on these live sessions in my pajamas. You know, like it's fun because you don't have to leave the house to go back and learn that skill set. We also, which is really cool, since this screenshot was taken, we now have the ability where our moderators may be speaking English, but it actually translates live into right now about 10 languages. And, you know, if there's a demand for another language, we can add that. And so this is a platform that people are using around the world, Italy, you know, all throughout Latin America, Spain, so forth, Asia, so forth and so on. And they're getting that same grasp on the education. And so this is really a big deal, guys. A big part of what brings so much value to our amazing company. And then last, but certainly, absolutely, and never least, is the harmonic scanner, which is near and dear to a lot of our hearts. This concept is brilliant. A gentleman over 20 years ago realized that there were patterns occurring in the market over and over and over again, and he labeled it harmonics. Okay, so there are multiple different actual harmonic patterns, but what Chris did was he took that concept and he created a software that actually goes into the charts. It scans the market for those patterns, and when it finds a harmonic pattern, it actually pops up so we can go in there and look at that harmonic pattern and decide, you know, if we want to enter the trade. But here's the best part. It's not just telling you, hey, go get in. It's actually giving you the coordinates to set your risk properly and to set your targets properly as well. And so, you know, again, that big thing that everybody's trying to do in Forex is get into the market at the right time and get out of the market at the right time. Harmonics have lasted the test of time. I'm talking about over 20 years. This is still one of the highest probability forms of market analysis. This is what a lot of the hedge fund traders are using. This is what a lot of the independent, really successful traders I know are using. Everybody loves harmonics because the win ratios are insane compared to, you know, just looking at the chart and trying to figure out, okay, is this thing going to go up, you know, or down? And the scanner gives you your entry, which is that green line, your stop loss, which is that red line, and then multiple different targets of where, you know, you can expect the market to reverse and really lock in the win that you just had on that particular trade. And so, guys, a lot to be excited about. Definitely, you know, a good amount of value, and really it's an abundant platform because, you know, if you don't have a lot of money, let's say, okay, and you want to really get in and learn how to trade, then you've got the academy, you've got the live sessions, you've got the scanner. You could start off on a practice account, build the skill set, and when you're ready, you know, start off with, you know, a few $100s in a trading account and start to build it up little by little by little by little, where you're letting the compound effect turn, you know, the opportunity into wealth and a skill set. And hey, if you don't have a lot of time, but you came on here to learn about, hey, I want to invest, I want to get my money moving, you know, then look, we've got different services that you can copy and paste, follow an 8-figure trader, or just simply set your money up to a mirror trading platform and roll. And people always ask, you know, hey, listen, there's a lot out there on Forex. What makes iMarkets Live so good? To me, it's the price point, because before I found this company 15 months ago, I spent 3 or 4 months doing my research. And, you know, you can feel free to go do it, but everything out there in Forex costs thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. I've met people, and I've traveled the world helping and spreading the story of this company. And I've met people who have come up to me after the presentation and said, hey, I was kind of embarrassed to say it, but, you know, I spent like $56,000. I met a gentleman who spent $56,000 on a day trading course and enrolled in IML immediately because he said the value here is unbelievable and you guys are actually doing it. And so to start with iMarkets Live, it's not thousands of dollars. It's not even $500. It's $195 US. Today is February 9th, okay? So this is how it works. You come in, you pay the $195, you use the services for the whole month. On March 9th, you don't pay $195, you only pay $145. So now you're talking about less than $5 a day to tap into all these different ways to learn and earn in the Forex market. This is brilliant for me, all right? I pay more than $5 a day for a lot of things that are not as valuable as IML, and it's become extremely, extremely important for my day-to-day productivity to plug in and use these products and services. And so, man, the value for the cost is literally unbelievable. And when I started with this and I met Chris, he told me our goal is simple. We want to impact millions of people, and we're going to bring it to such a value point that people almost like, I can't believe it only cost $195, $145. That is the company's goal. And so you're aligned with a company that has a real big vision. I got to tell you guys, we've been doing this, for me and my group, we've been doing this for about a year. There's like 10,000 customers and affiliates in this company. So this is almost like a brand new, like perfect timing concept. Imagine finding out about Facebook in Mark Zuckerberg's dorm room. Like that's the way I treat this thing every single day, because really every person I talk to either doesn't know about iMarkets Live or they're involved in using the product. So super impressive. I now see that we have just about 400 individuals on this webinar tonight, which is amazing. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And obviously the buzz around the world is insane. And so I do want to share this with you guys. And then I'm going to bring the Capitan, the visionary up. Our CEO, Christopher Terry, if you just got on here, is here tonight in the house. He is on this webinar, and he's going to share the vision that changed my life 15 months ago. But I want to talk about two other crucial things before I pass it on to him to bring it home for us. Guys, this company does not spend money on marketing or advertising, and I'm very grateful for that, because a lot of the companies that do struggle to really break through. Companies that have great services can survive on word of mouth marketing. Look at all the companies around you and think, man, do they do any traditional marketing? Starbucks doesn't do any traditional marketing or advertising. You look at some of the best businesses, some of the best brands in the world, and it spreads because of customer loyalty and because, hey, people trust people. When there's something good, I could refer you a movie and you'll go see it based off my recommendation. And so with this company, Chris actually will allow a customer to make 2 referrals. So if a customer refers 2 other customers to the company, in return, that customer will get the services for free for their following subscription. And so we talked about, $195, $145. If you're a customer, you can actually dodge that $145 if you refer 2 customers to the platform. So now you're talking about $0 a day to get involved and to really get your hands like super deep in an amazing platform with an abundance of value, right? For free, sign me up, right? And so on that side of things, you guys have the best trading platform in the world with a program that can actually put these services in your pocket for no monthly cost. To me, listen, no fine print, that's just really good. And we've got hundreds of individuals already earning free services every single month. So really grateful for that. Chris, thank you, by the way. And guys, I'm gonna leave you with this thought. This company has an extremely aggressive compensation plan. If you came on here and you want to learn about Forex, you want to talk about the customer, maybe just go get your 2 and free, amazing. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hand this thing over to our CEO, the man, the myth, the legend, who we all love and appreciate, Mr. Christopher Terry. I'm going to let him talk about the company vision. And right before, okay, so if you came on here to learn about Forex or to hear from myself and Chris, get through Chris, and after he's done, I'm going to talk about the compensation plan for literally 2 to 3 minutes to give you guys a taste of the residual income that you can build with this company. But without any further ado, I want to hand over the webinar now to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Christopher Terry. I'm going to stop the screen share here for a second. Chris, there he is. I appreciate you, Chris. I know you're feeling a little bit under the weather today, so let's make sure you feel your mic. Can we hear you? Hold on one.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now. Take it away.
Yeah. Put in the chat box, guys. Can you hear me? Where you from? Where's everybody from? Water. All right. Pennsylvania, Houston. Wow. Georgia, Atlanta, Arkansas, Utah, Trinidad. Woo! Detroit, Aruba. Oh, my God. Everybody from around the globe coming in. Ronnie, come here. Come here, Ronnie. Come here. I scared my dog with that. So, wow. Jason, you guys have to forgive me. I'm not a regular CEO. I'm not going to sit and lie to you and pretend I'm going to be a regular CEO. You're not going to find me in some high-rise office building or with all the desks around me and boats and cars. I'm in the field like everybody else. I'm grinding like everybody else. I'm traveling to Houston. I'm traveling to Detroit. We're flying people in. I'm traveling to Ohio. I'm going to Utah, going to New York. I will not stop. The dream is huge. And one thing for sure, guys, my loss of voice is evidence of me working hard and doing my best to give you guys the best that we can bring to you. I want to thank Jason. Here's a gentleman that was in the network marketing arena making not so much money. He came to IML and he has built a massive following, over 10,000 paying active customers and IBOs in our company that follow this man. Jason, thank you so much. He's achieved the Chairman 50 level. He's almost at the Chairman 100. That means he makes at least $50,000 a month right now on a residual basis based on his efforts of helping other people. So I'm real proud of him. Thank you, Edwin, for coming on and getting everything started. And thank you, each and every one of you, for showing up. Back in 1994, I found the trading markets, and let me tell you something, it wasn't like it is today. There was no Facebooks and this and that, and YouTubes. There was nothing, man. There was nothing. When I tell you there was nothing, and it was real hard. When you lost money, you didn't even know where to, it was hard. But I got through. I got through those several years and built a very successful trading business. I had a great mentor. I've been fortunate to trade, to mentor other people, to build a global following. And in around 2012, I thought, you know what, let me take what I've been doing for the past 10, 12, 15 years, and that was educating people and trading. Let me take that and bring that to the masses on a massive scale. Now, we're not Amway yet. We're not these big companies. We're a small company, which is great. You want us to be a small company. Everything is timing, 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 timing. Right now, you got a foundation for huge growth. I wouldn't want to get into some big company right now because everybody's in, right? There's really nobody in our company, but yet we got the best platform available. In around 1994, like I said, I got started around 2012. I stopped educating the educators. I was teaching guys who taught other people. I was teaching the big traders, basically. And what I wanted to do is bring my services, bring my knowledge to the average guy who's never made a dime, the average guy who's making money, and take them from okay to greatness, to mastering the markets. And I also thought, well, a lot of people want to come into the markets, but they don't have money. So I thought, you know what? Why don't we match network marketing and trading and put them together? And those who share our services with others will get compensated, and you can build a team. And the reason why is there's nothing better than network marketing, free enterprise, where you are purely dealing directly with the customers and not dealing with all these middlemen and paying out all these extra monies to these Googles and YouTubes. We figured out a way that we can marry the two industries together, to marry the two industries together to provide quality, world-class products with the world-class compensation plan, as Jason's going to speak about. What's better than waking up and you've gotten profits? Okay, yes, there's a disclaimer, there's risk in trading, but what's better than having Justin Adams sending a swipe trade and you log it in and you're driving, or you pull over and you see that you made money, or you have 7 or 8 different traders trading and making money for you, compounding your money while you're doing something else? What better than to sit at your desk, whether it's in an office, if the boss isn't looking, or in your house, and you're learning from our academy? How great is that? How great is it? On your phone, you could watch the IML TV. You could watch our television on your phone, on your smart device, on your Apple, on any computer. I got like 13 screens. Why not? Why not learn and earn? Why not have the best products in the world that money can buy? Prior to IML, I had a massive following, Now, not like IML following, but a massive following in the retail side. And we were charging $500 a month for the live trading room. $500 a month for one service. But for the $150 a month, whatever Jason said it is, roughly $145, $150 a month for 6, 7, 8 services, it's outstanding. What we have coming is going to be nothing shy. Just completely take what we have and double it. The quality. I'm looking at cryptocurrencies. I'm looking at doing other robots. We have scanners that are coming, indicators, more trading rooms, webinars. Stuff that we have coming is just insane. My job right now is to provide you the best services that money can buy and to just flood the markets. I want each and every one of you, that you never have an excuse. All right. What's great about our company, ladies and gentlemen, what's great about our company, that half my company is a female, right? Isis, my wife. But in the field, all of our members, half of them are female. Half of the traders are female. And guess what? We have a female educator coming too. Wow. What we have coming, guys, is outstanding. My vision, my goal is to fill up coliseums around the globe. When I was in another company in the 90s, in the early 90s, I loved network marketing. What I did was I traveled around the globe, and to see people from around the globe loving freedom and free enterprise and the ability to take something from a shoestring budget and create wealth, that got me excited. But I knew one day I'm going to create a business that's going to do that. We have it now. That time has come. Guys like Jason, guys like Brandon, guys like Gary, guys like David, guys like Yvonne, Alex Morton. Oh, man, guys, what we are building leaders upon leaders upon leaders. And we hope from this group that's watching this, please come join us. And what I'm hoping is one of you or a dozen of you rise up and become one of our great educators, become one of our great marketing leaders, and help other people. IML is not about giving Chris Terry money. I tell everybody, I've never taken a paycheck from this company, ever. I don't suck this company dry. The money goes into the company. I don't touch it. All right? It's all about the people. And one last thing, when Jason talks about our compensation plan, most companies pay 30%, 35%. I pay 65, 70. Why? I want you guys to have respect that you guys have money in your pockets. Not like these other companies. I want you to wake up and feel good about yourself and have that respect that you work hard and you get compensated for that work. Believe me, guys, we have the best platform, hands down. There is nothing else in the entire industry. This is a dream. This is an idea whose time has come. Join this revolution. Jason, get back on, brother. I'm on fire right now. I'm excited. I can't even speak. I've been speaking at events, and I'm still going. Guys, let me hear you. Let me type it in, guys. Oh, look at all my people. Who wants their freedom? Who wants their freedom? Guys, we got it for you guys. Let's get your freedom.
Oh, my. Oh, Chris. Never. Chris never fails to amaze us every single time. Chris, I appreciate you so much. You have an idea, though. You already know. But, guys, this isn't even about me. This is about all of you out there tonight. But if you need any type of proof that, man, this thing is the real deal, I want to tell you guys right now, I have no shame in the game, but 18 months ago, I was delivering pizza and Chinese food, and I was over $60,000 in debt between credit cards and student loans, and this company has set me free. And so not only does Chris talk, not only does he follow through, but, man, he's one of the most consistent. Pizza's good. Hey, without me, you guys couldn't eat your pizza, right? But nobody wants to be doing that. So, man, the company is exciting, guys. And when you partner foreign exchange with an absolute amazing platform, something great happens because Chris is willing to let you earn commission for selling the products and services that he has put together. But here's the best part. It's not just one-time commission. He says, hey, listen, if you bring me X amount of customers, I'm going to pay you week after week after week after week. And so if you guys see the big vision with this, listen, if you're on here just to learn Forex, awesome. Don't let this distract you. This will appeal to you later. But hey, if you're hungry like me, and you know people who are hungry, you know people who could use some extra money in their pocket, you know some people who may be struggling already, trying to trade, trying to learn how to trade, trying to make ends meet, you need to pay very close attention for the next 3 minutes, because when I saw this, everything in my life changed. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, you name it, it changed. So guys, check this out. In this company, you've got the 2 and free. At any given point, you can choose to become an IBO, which means you have now partnered and earned exclusive rights to distribute and share. I'll say share because that's a better word. Share the platform with other individuals. You get a referral link. You get websites and a system that we are about to ramp up through the roof. You get access to all these materials, a training website, these webinars that we do every single night at 8 p.m. And if you can share this with 12 individuals, Chris is willing to pay $150 a week if you bring 12 paying subscribers to iMarkets Live. 12, that's it. I've been a part of companies. I said, hey, how do I earn an extra $500 a month? Not even $600. How do I earn $500 a month? 30, 40, 50 customers. And that's not, a hit, but on anybody else. Let's have a respect for this industry. But when you tell me, hey, I've got a platform, you don't need to recruit. You don't need to tell anybody to come in here and make money. But if you bring 12 customers to the table, we will pay you $150 a week. What? $600 a month is a full-time income in most countries around the world. That was number one appeal, okay? Number two appeal is what Chris said to me 15 months ago. He said, I did not do this just to get people some extra money. He said, I realized that in America, most people don't have $500. They don't have $5,000. Less than 5 people have over $5,000 in their savings account. He said to me, Jason, our goal is to put an extra $400 to $500 a month in people's pockets so they can take that money, pay the groceries, the car payment, whatever it may be, but then also put that money in their trading account and turn your profits into more profits, compound your profits into wealth. And that just got me so fired up because guess what? I have friends on social media from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, from Asia, from South America, Mexico, Canada, who I knew were hungry for opportunity. And guess what's happened? Thousands of people from Africa, from Europe, from Asia, from Australia, South America, Mexico, and Canada have seen the vision with iMarkets Live, and we have hundreds, actually probably over 1,000 individuals at this point earning $600 or more a month in residual income. Now, I do have to say this because individual performance is what's going to dictate your outcome with iMarkets Live. This is in no way, shape, or form a get-rich-quick idea, but it is a practical business model that has paid me on time, every single Friday since I got involved with the company. And guys, it's changed my entire family, not just me, my entire family's future. We've got such an amazing, energy and vibe every single day. And so, man, I'm just excited. $600 a month is a big deal. But if you see something bigger, okay, some people are like, wait a minute, I got 12. I got 5,000 people on Facebook. What about that? If you see the big vision, we've got a blueprint. Chris handed us a blueprint and said, hey, if you bring this amount of customers, this amount of volume, this amount of sales to my company, I'm willing to pay you this per week, which adds up to this per month. And this chart will actually show you the blueprint, right? So look at this. A few things really stick out to me. 500 total subscribers in your group. So that's not you bringing 500, but in a group, we get paid on a team effort, okay? Which is why you saw the J. Paul Getty quote in the beginning, because I agree with J. Paul Getty, I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of the effort of my own. Nobody likes doing anything by themselves. That's boring. And hey, it takes a lot longer to get to the road to success unless you surround yourself with great people. And so I picked really good people like Edwin and a lot of the other people that are in this company. I said, hey, you guys want to do something big together? And everybody is winning. And so 500 customers in your group will earn you $2,500 a week, which is $10,000 a month. And you can go all the way, right? So it shows you, hey, you want to make $500,000 a month? You got to bring 30,000 subscribers minimum, which is minimum 4.3 million a month. You do it, hey, they pay you on time, every time, guaranteed. I'm living proof. So guys, man, there's a lot to be excited about. The question here is, how do I start? Timing is everything in business. In real estate, we hear, listen, location, 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 location. This has nothing to do with location. In fact, we do business all around the world. I know there's people on here in Zambia, in Nigeria, in Europe, in Australia, in Asia, in Mexico, South America, Canada. Welcome. We love you guys. Big global family. How do I start? Timing. You should start tonight, but that's up to you. Check it out. $195 one more time. Okay, so you pay $195 tonight and you get access instantly to the entire platform. You could actually plug in and start trading today, like right now, instant delivery platform, right? So what is the summary of this company? Number one, we've got amazing products that everybody in the world needs. It's our job to tell the story. With that being said, we have the most powerful payment plan that I've ever seen. People that have made 8 figures in the word of mouth marketing industry have said this is the most powerful thing they've ever seen. So we allow you to earn big and fast, and a simple system. We have a training website that we spend hours on. And guess here's the best part. You get to jump in, turn the key, and ride the Lamborghini all the way home. So guys, here's the question. Are you working for your money, or is your money working for you? If you don't have any money working for you, welcome to iMarkets Live. If you already have money working for you, then you just became one step closer to what they say the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. Let this be 1, 2, or maybe more streams of income, guys. So welcome to iMarkets Live. Get back to the person who invited you to this webinar and get started. Welcome to the family. Make sure you're plugged in, and we will see you tonight on IML TV. And man, we'll see you for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, all the way to the top. Chris, thank you for jumping on. Edwin, appreciate you so much for opening this up. You're a huge component to what we do. But here's the best part. For all of you guys out there, we love you. We appreciate you. IML is nothing with just one of us as individuals, but all of us as a group make this thing super powerful. So guys, have a phenomenal night. The recording will be available.